back on our stream. Looks like we got 11 of you with us still, and got a message from Ghosthunter Dan.
Hey guys, due to the weather, I just got a call. The roads are getting very icy, so we're going to wrap this thing up in the next half hour. We're going to go ahead and do that lighted tour now, and hopefully Scott will let us come back and do this again. Maybe with him or Terry here so that they can explain history stuff that Larry and I just can't shoot from the hip on.
Yeah.
But we want to thank the Veterans Memorial Hall. We want to thank Scott. We want to thank Terry. And, oh, my God, who else puts together the collections here?
Leanne.
Leanne. We want to thank them all for letting us come out here. This is now the second time I've been here at night, the fourth time I've been here between night and day. So I really want to extend the gratitude because it's absolutely awesome that teams get to come in here and do this. So with that being said, we're sorry we're going to cut it short, but hey, this was a big success. When I get home, I'm going to start tweeting, I'm going to start Facebook, I'm going to start downloading my website. We'll get pictures up that we caught, and Larry's going to go ahead. We're going to walk you guys through where we did the EVP sessions. And I'm going to take UV camera pictures as we do that because we might catch something with the lights on. So
yep, doesn't have to be pitch dark. Terry says, "What very cool. It was fun. Be safe going home."
Thank you, Terry.
We'll get the light upstairs when we go up there. There's no point going up and then coming back down again. But you know, you got a lot of stuff in the cases here. All really cool stuff. Uniforms on both sides. This case in particular is dedicated to the Marines. So you got Marine emblems, uniforms, etc. This one over here is for the Navy. So you've got all sorts of Navy stuff in here. Uniforms, deployment book it looks like, model ship of the USS New Jersey. I'm going to walk to the other side.
Which door did we walk in when you let me in?
That one, right over there.
Oh.
Sorry, wasn't thinking about the camera.
Hey, incidentally, the picture that we're going to post, and I'll repost it, was caught by my little sister Julie. And if any of you guys have seen it on Facebook and on my website, whatever she caught standing over there with this camera was sitting right here looking at her.
It was essentially right here, right where I'm standing right now.
It even cast a shadow over here.
It did not cast a shadow.
Oh, it did not cast a shadow.
Did not cast a shadow.
But she caught it with this full spectrum camera right here. I'm going to actually take the shot of Larry with it. And she was the only one out here because we were all broadcasting in the room where Scott let us set up at.
Yep.
So let's go up and take the lighted tour.
This is the Army case with Army uniforms, different Class A pins, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You got marksman badges, blah, 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 blah. Got a little Ranger pin there, too. And then this one, I want to say, is for the Air Force. Yes, the Air Force.
You want to walk up?
Yeah, I think I'll walk up. I don't want to lose you guys.
Yeah,
lose these guys
let's
again.
walk up.
So, oh look, right down there, Major General Borland. That was the guy who was upstairs.
Yeah.
There he is again, Major General Borland. And one more time, Major General Borland.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, from what Scott said, he's a pretty cool guy. Ready?
Let's go.
Now, if you were to do the tour, which I did a video tour with Scott that I'll be posting sometime in the next week or so on YouTube. The display case is down here with pictures. Make sure I'm not backing up anything. These have a really cool story that is in the video. So when you guys come to Rockford, when you come to the Vets Hall, ask him about the story about the pictures down here of the members of the original Vets Hall, which you can't really see because of the So let's turn the light on. Come on, there you go. Turn the light on and we'll head upstairs here and I'll turn the lights on for everybody. Sorry about the quick movement. Bam, there we go.
Okay, this is the main hall. Right here's where we did our EVP session with Sandy.
Yeah, it looks like the trap cam slid down.
That might unfortunately be where our movement was.
Probably. Which, if that's the case, then debunked.
Although I'm hoping not. But in here.
Which this light, yeah, it's right there. All the cases are lit up real nice.
All the cases are lit up nice. It takes the lights up here a minute to warm up, but what we refer to as the Lincoln Room, President's bust.
But this is the Northwest Tablet Room.
Northwest Tablet Room.
Because these are what Scott calls tablets.
Okay, with all the Civil War soldiers.
Right. Now the other room where the elevator's at is the Northeast Tablet Room.
Okay. Yeah. When we didn't come out on the video for a while, that's because the elevator came up on the first floor, and I'm like, where are we at? And I didn't want to go through that door because I couldn't remember if we had a camera in front of that door to go whack and go thrown across the room. Over here.
Which, before we go into there, I just want to make mention of the display cases out here. You got this Roosevelt case, which is a really great story that Scott or Terry can tell you about this particular chair, the Roosevelt chair. That Teddy Roosevelt actually sat in when he came to dedicate this building June 3rd, 1903. So if you're interested in Teddy Roosevelt and you're interested in veteran history, come on down, ask a question. They'd love to tell you the answer. And then over here, you've got all the stuff from Camp Grant. Now, Dan, why does Camp Grant sound familiar?
Because Camp Grant is right here in Rockford.
That's right.
The airport is.
That's right. I actually live in the old Camp Grant area. Not for much longer because we're looking for a different house, but I do live there. I live down the street from the old headquarters building.
Okay. Right here, here's where the office, where their desk is. The Lincoln memorabilia. President's death mask. His hand molds. Lots of presidential memorabilia right here. As a matter of fact, that looks like Mr. Lawler's picture right there.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. This is where Larry was sitting.
The chair of our spiritual friend.
Yeah. This is where I was sitting. There's where Steve was sitting.
Yep.
And so that's this room right here. And what I wanted to make mention of, now that you guys can see, this is what sandstone looks like. This is behind glass, and I'm not going to touch the glass. This is what sandstone looks like when it's new. And it's preserved this way because they've encased it under glass. But when Larry and I do our Bloods Point Cemetery stuff and our cemetery preservation stuff, this is what the old stones that are being kicked over is made of. And
they don't look like that anymore.
They don't look like that anymore because of being out in the weather. And look at the intricate work here. You even got gold paint on the soldiers' buttons where it says U.S. And I would imagine that's actual gold paint. That stuff is irreplaceable once somebody destroys it.
Yep.
Okay, let's go upstairs. Can you turn on the lights up there?
Yeah, I take the camera.
Yep. And can you light up the theater? Oh, that's okay. All right, so we're going to take you up here. Trap cam will go off again the minute I walk by it. Okay, we're taking you up the middle.
footsteps.
President Lincoln is held in very high regard at the Memorial Hall.
Oh yeah. This is actually snippets from, I think,
The Gettysburg Address.
Gettysburg Address, yes. They actually just painted on the wall.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. And they also got the Tuskegee Airmen too. That they,
Right over
they
here.
love here.
Now, incidentally, there's a picture of the stage and the up here along the balcony where we did an EVP session sitting right here. That's what the Memorial Hall looks like lit up and with people in here.
Oh yeah.
Lots of things go on down here, like I said.
There's always weddings. There's always VFW, veteran type fundraisers and events.
For all you arachnophobics, oh, there's a spider.
Yeah, there's always stuff going on here, and unfortunately, that's why Scott. I try to help Scott as much as I can because he's pretty much the only one that does it. He doesn't get too much help, and he's the one that's got to set up all the events and whatnot. So, I try to help as much as I can.
I lost my battery.
Ready to go upstairs?
Yep, let's go. Okay, so Larry's going to turn the lights on here. Now, if you watch my YouTube page, you're going to see that we were here yesterday. I posted some short videos about us coming here yesterday. But here's the stage. Right here is where we did our first EVP session. I'm sorry if we're boring any of you with this, but I think it's important to do because, number one, you guys don't get to see this. People see a location and everything's like on Ghost Hunters and all the shows, which that's not what we're trying to be, but everything is always focused around the investigation of the place, or
You don't really get any information on the place.
you don't get a lot of information. You just get, yeah, we're here, yeah, this is this is that, this is this.
The only show that actually does give you good information is actually Ghost Adventures. For some of their abandoned places, they give you some really good information. The UV gun?
My UV is gone, and I had full battery about 3 minutes ago, so
Maybe
unfortunately
we're
we're,
not Maybe we're not the only ones who are hungry.
yeah. But up there, I'm going to hold this as high as I can, is the balcony. That's the doorway we went through. That's the bottom. I'm not going to take you up that little stairway we took you in there. There's the room. Stairs. We all took you into the door, or the stairway, so I'm not going to take you back up there. Mostly because my knee's killing me. But now, if you come out here, the reason Larry wanted us to close these, the reason I chose to leave them open was so that if anything moved across here, we could see the shadow from the ambient light.
Yeah.
But there's Rockford,
Wyman Street.
Wyman Street in Rockford. There's the library. Yep, you see it right there, Rockford Public Library.
Yeah, just a stone throw away.
Gunshots over on Auburn Street.
On which one?
Auburn Street, over by the high school.
Bunch of gunshots by Auburn.
So if you're in Rockford and you're planning on going anywhere tonight, stay away from that area.
Right.
Like I said, Illinois' favorite son is alive and well in the Veterans Memorial Hall. What's that?
Except he was born in Kentucky.
Well, incidentally, President Lincoln served as a captain in the Illinois State Militia during the Black Hawk War. He was one that buried those men at the first skirmish down in Stillman Valley, and also at the skirmish site over in Kent, which
We have investigated that site.
we have investigated the Stillman site. I have investigated the Kent site.
I don't think I have.
So we're going to go up to the last part,
Yeah. Give him the view that.
and we're going to give you the view that we've been telling you about. So you listen to the creaky stairs.
Oh, the stairs. This is the reason why you can only take a small handful of people into this building. Anything over 3 at a time, all you're going to hear are footsteps. And
There it is. There's that beautiful view.
Actually, if you look up, that's also a skylight too. That's covered up right now.
Yeah, it was open the last time we were here. Right there.
Skylight.
Yeah, one of the day investigations that was open because remember how bright it was in there? There's that door. We sat here and did our EVP session.
Yeah, this is where Steve said he was sitting. He heard music back over here on the landing.
Yeah, Steve said he could hear music over in here. I'm going to take you really close to that.
If we didn't lose viewers, we definitely just did.
We still got 6 of you with us.
Screech, screech.
So, anyway, now do you turn this all off as we go down?
Yeah, there's just one switch downstairs.
Oh, it's one switch turns everything off?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys, well, we're gonna unpack.
We're really sorry that we couldn't stay here longer for you.
Yeah, but we're only cutting an hour short, and hey, with everything that was successful tonight, Larry and I are going to do a lot more live stream stuff on our days off.
Yeah.
Steve and Gary are going to be with us.
Now, it might not be on this channel because
We're going to switch it to a new channel.
Small Town Paranormal, after this investigation,
Is going bye-bye.
yeah, we're not going to be investigating them anymore.
We're going to go ahead and make that announcement now. If you're a fan of Small Town Paranormal on Facebook, I'm going to leave that page up until June. I will share everything we do on that page through the Ghost Hunter Dan project. But with Rob being gone and stuff, it's just not the same. It's not the same team. It's not the same feeling.
Well, I mean, we lost ownership of the website. There's another team out there going by Small
There's
Town.
another team out there in North Carolina going by Small Town Paranormal, and we wish them well. And it's been a great run.
But
and,
they own the rights to their website.
Right, they own the rights to their website, and we don't want to get into a legal battle over a hobby. So we're choosing to bow out gracefully, and so we'll start doing everything under Ghost Hunter Dan Norvell, which I already have an established website. I already have an established YouTube channel. Facebook, Twitter. So after tonight, there will be no more Small Town Paranormal team. So if any of you have a Small Town Paranormal hat, keep a hold of it because it might be worth something someday. Steve's got one. So as much as we hate to do it, it just seems like the right time to go ahead and give that up.
But we want to thank you guys for following us over the years.
Oh yeah, I mean it's been a great. I opened that page in December 10th of 2009, and it's been a great 6 years.
But new years, new possibilities.
Yeah, so we're gonna actually concentrate on doing more live stream stuff.
Right.
We're gonna do a heck of a lot more YouTube stuff.
Well, when we look at tonight, we had 13 extra investigators with us, and they were seeing stuff we weren't.
Yep. And all that stuff we got to go through on the DVR and stuff. Larry's probably actually a little happy that we're cutting it because that's an extra hour at 4 cameras. So there's 4 hours you won't have to investigate. So anyway, it's been a great ride. It's almost 11 o'clock, so we're only cutting it a half hour short.
We were going to cut it off 11:30, so we timed to pack up.
Yep. So we're going to pack up and get out of here and try to beat the weather out of here. I got quite a drive home, so.
One more time, big thank you to Scott Lewandowski for letting us in here.
Yeah,
Giving
definitely.
us the opportunity to
Let me step
have
back.
that whole locked-in feel.
Oh yeah,
Left us
yeah.
to our own devices, and we hope we
Yep.
took care of the building as well as you would. We're
Yep.
here.
So yes, we do definitely appreciate all of Scott's contributions to our cause because you don't often get to investigate a place like this and be given the access that Scott's given us over the last few years. Mm-hmm. And but even more than the paranormal, what needs to be said about this building is the history. you know, if you're in this area or you're from Rockford or you just happen to visit Rockford, you really need to make that stop down here. And, you know, they've dedicated a lot to the area's veterans, and I mean to tell you, this is just wonderful. So, having said that, thanks again, Scott. Thanks again, Terry
Leanne,
and Leanne.
she's the curator.
She's the curator of the collections
all the
here.
stuff you see in the building.
Once again, that's Mr. Lawler. His body laid in state right here in the Veterans Hall.
Yep.
After he passed. So,
If there's anything in this building, history-wise, you're interested in, come down during the day.
hit them up on their Facebook page. The Veterans Memorial Hall has a Facebook page. I've shared the link on my page a number of times. Also, they have a website. Visit it. Drop these guys a link. They'd be honored to answer anything you have to ask. So,
Dan, I hate to cut you short, but it's time.
it is time. So,
I'm gonna take this back. Steve, did you have a good time tonight?
Awesome time.
Yeah? Ready to come back?
Yes.
I'm not actually ready to leave, but unfortunately, Mother Nature's not agreeing with us. So,
Very true.
on that note, as the way we end all the YouTube videos, I personally, as the founder of Small Town Paranormal, and I'm going to speak for Rob here too, as a co-founder, we thank each and every one of you for following us as long as you did. It was one heck of a ride, but it's time to kick off that horse and kick on to a new one. So as Ghosthunter Dan Norvell, as always, thanks for watching.